Hello everyone, I'm Francesca. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to the second episode of Eat Your Greens. Recipes designed to help you eat more green vegetables and just things that are really delicious. If you didn't see the first episode, go check it out. We made a spring green minestrone soup, and today we are making a green polenta with broccolini and white beans. It's so easy to make, it looks really good, and the flavors are like, in my opinion, like restaurant worthy, you know, like it feels very like, oh, I'm eating at a fancy restaurant. I always feel that way when I eat polenta for some reason. I don't know why, because I make polenta often, but I always feel like very elegant and classy when I eat polenta. So yeah, as always, the full burnout recipe is on my blog. There's a link in the description box down below for that. The description box also has all the ingredients written out, anything that I think you might need for this recipe, links to it, links for my cookbook, podcast, sign up for my newsletter. So check out the description box because it is everything that you want to know, and definitely go watch the first episode if you didn't see it, because that soup was so delicious and so easy to make, and I think it's gonna make a great weeknight dinner. And this is also making a great weeknight dinner, but it can also be a little bit fancier too. And you're gonna get a lot of servings from this, so it's great, you know, have it for leftovers for lunch. Super easy way to just make a bunch of food all at once that is nutritious and delicious. So yeah. If you like my videos, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps channel out, helps us to grow and spread more vegan recipes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys on Saturday with our next episode in the series. And yeah, let's go do this. We're gonna start off by adding a bunch of ingredients to our blender. So I'm adding in some nice fresh spinach. Then we're gonna add in some kale. And then we're gonna add in some cloves of garlic. I added about like 5 or 6. So we're gonna add in some nutritional yeast, and then lots of nice onion, and followed up by some salt and lots of water. We're gonna blend this up until it is broken down, and this is what the polenta is gonna cook in, which is gonna give it the color, the nutrients, and lots of flavor. So blend this up for about a minute. Really get everything broken down nicely. Once it looks something like this, it was good, and you can strain it if you want, if you care about that there might be some like extra fiber bits in there. Pour that into a nice big pan or pot and bring it to a boil. Once it's boiling, add in your polenta and start to whisk. Now, you want to whisk this for about 5 minutes continuously. Polenta cooks up very quickly. Mine started to get very hot and bubbly. If this happens, just remove it from the heat and just continue to whisk. The liquid is obviously so hot that it'll just keep cooking the polenta. And once it's all done, it should look something like this. The polenta has absorbed up that liquid now, and it should be nice and soft. If it's not, just keep letting it sit over the heat. Give it a taste and add in any seasonings you like. I added some garlic powder, onion powder, and red pepper flakes. And then I also added in some vegan butter just to give a little bit of extra creaminess to the polenta, and just give it one final taste. And if it's all good, set it to the side. Let's start by steaming our broccolini now. Add about half a cup of water into a pan. Gonna add the broccolini in there. If some pieces are too long, just give them a snap. Add a lid on there and let it kind of simmer for about 10 minutes. Add in some garlic and white beans and some olive oil. And then you're just gonna kind of toss this around, mix it together. You can add any seasonings that you like to this. I think I did like oregano and then some garlic powder, onion powder, paprika. I kept it pretty simple. And yeah, just let this saute for about 5-10 minutes until everything is really warmed up. The broccolini is a little bit more tender and the beans are warmed through. Some of the beans got a little bit crispy. The garlic got a little bit crispy. It was delicious. And if you need to, don't be afraid to add a little water into that pan just to help it kind of cook up a little bit more. But once it looks something like this, it's good. You just really want that broccolini to be nice and tender. And now it is time to plate it up. So just add a nice generous portion of the polenta to a bottom of a plate. I like to just kind of like spread it all over the plate, and then you're gonna add that broccolini and the beans, and it just looks so beautiful. And it's a really like minimal effort dish that looks amazing. Sprinkle some coarse sea salt, microgreens, add a nice little drizzle of olive oil if you like to use a chili oil. And that's it. Now your beautiful dish is done, ready to enjoy. And like I said, full runout recipes on the blog. Check the link in the description box. And if you liked the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on Saturday for savory zucchini bread.